there's actually only 6 people in the whole world playing this game today. So I think we're probably going to be okay.
Oh, and we've got gimmies this round. Fantastic.
Oh, no.
No one here will take a gimme.
No one will take a gimme. And if they do, they'll get a lifetime of sledging. So that one would be game.
Well, it'd be like in the old beer tasting with a lifetime ban for cheaters.
Okay, Hacienda, there's 1 or 2 really bright trees on this course. It doesn't look anything like the screenshot. Old course, 1920. I'm not sure how often I've played it.
Oh, yeah. Those weird orange trees. Or red trees, what do you want to call them?
Okay, right.
Good luck, all.
Indeed.
Come round,
that wind isn't going to work.
Oh. Deep rough. Yeah. It looks like it as well. Well, I believe this is your nominated morning day, isn't it? Your extra bank holiday today, is it?
It is.
Yes.
So 11 o'clock, there was the minute silence. Did you drop everything you were doing, Dave?
Well, I didn't have a TV or radio on at 11 o'clock, so I didn't know there was supposed to be a minute silence.
No, I was defrosting our bar fridge. Or bar freezer.
Partridge? Nice. I don't think I've ever had a partridge.
No, bar fridge. Oh, that's funny. A partridge.
I suspect you might have had a bar fridge, Andy.
Yes. It's actually a bar freezer. It was getting all... Well, we've had it for about 10 years. And it's never been defrosted once. So there's a lot of ice build-up.
Looks good.
That could be very good. Oh, where's the bite?
No bite. Out of the rough.
Okay.
Yes, mine went further on than I thought as well. That certainly wasn't due to altitude, just the effect of the bounce.
Yeah.
But look at this man. He started continuing where he left off.
Position
A. Yeah, a bit worried about this one. Might suck off the green, but...
Oh, we shall see. No danger.
That worked all right.
But it didn't suck back nearly as much as you might have thought it would have done.
Oh, was that normal greens, is that right? Hard normal?
Yeah, hard normal. Strong breeze, that's just enough to keep you a little bit honest, I suppose. Hello, what are you doing? Hey? Oh, you've been a lazy little girl today, haven't you? All right. It wanders off.
I'm always pretty sure it must be Bella, not Carol, when you say things like that. But it amuses me.
28-2, right. The only thing I got right was the pace.
Yeah. Well, that's the number one thing. Now, is Dave going to press his foot down on our necks from the very beginning?
No.
No, he's not. Has the putting mojo gone astray?
I believe it has.
Oh, no! Come on!
Jesus.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, I did not need that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Christ.
I wouldn't have
That
been able
was
to stop
awful.
laughing if that had missed. And I'd be laughing with you, Dave, not at you.
Yes, I'm sure.
That does not bode well for the round, Dave.
I'm also making statements, but they're not going
You're
in.
making a statement to Dave about his putting mojo, and your mojo has just been thrown out the window. God almighty.
I almost three-putted from 18 inches.
Come on, baby. Come on.
That's better. Andy's first fairway. Let's see if I can join you. Dave.
Well, that's 2 out of 2, and it's not just in the fairway, it's almost dead centre.
It's Mayor's office.
The other interesting thing about our game, Dave, was virtually all of our stats were so close. The putting, the fairways, the greens, everything was the same.
Yep.
Apart from the average drive and the long drive stat. I think it was almost exactly 10 yards difference.
Yeah,
in both
would have been
cases.
skewed in your favour, I'm sure.
Indeed, it was.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it didn't seem to do you any harm whatsoever.
No. 181. Oh, okay. Lane soft.
The battle computer is working quite nicely, Dave.
Is it ever?
Line's
Good
good.
line.
And that's a good shot. You've obviously taken the altitude into account. Right. No, not that one. Pivot. Oh, that's even better.
Oh, nice bounce.
Got a lucky bounce there.
Oh no, baby. Fantastic, Andy. And I'm going to give you a little read as well. But I think you know that line. Wow. They were 3 good shots.
Mm. Very good. Very nice.
Good work.
I needed
Indeed,
that to
it
settle
was.
myself after the first hole. Now I can just pretend I started with 2-0 up.
Okay, right. What do I do here? I'm just going to have a look on this. Is it worth? I was nowhere near getting into those bunkers. Nowhere
Sure,
near.
it's way home.
Now I've got a very dicey little shot.
Yeah, I don't want that shot. Try something.
That was a poor choice of shot.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dave, your voice is soft again tonight.
No, I think he's gone gone AWOL again.
No, I'm still here. Is that
Oh,
better?
thank God for that.
Is that okay now, Dave?
That's it.
I could say okay.
See, I never touch it or
Yeah.
adjust it. From week to week, it seems different. Strange.
Are you on the fairway, Dave, with your tee shot?
Yep.
Good. That was a poor choice of shot by me. It really was. Just going to have to go for that little sliver of land. Don't want to get a plugged lie in a bunker, which is
The back pin
is
would
the
have been
thing.
where you are. And ain't no back pin.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh Christ!
and it gently. Nearly. Right of this pin is the angle.
Great
That's
work.
more like it. Well, Dave, I think that's no baby.
After a very shaky start, I'm feeling a lot better.
Let's just see where this goes. Well, I'm going to try and hit it. Just you see where I'm going to go. A sliver of his tongue. Come on. Oh, good job it didn't plug.
Oh, there's got to be a pint on this.
Okay, nearest the pin.
Fair enough.
It's pretty good. Set me
All right, Andy.
bench.
The gauntlet's been thrown
Benchmark.
down. Oh, it's
I
in.
think I.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not going to pick up a stroke off anyone.
Well, you're going to
You
pick
picked
up
one
a stroke
off
off.
me.
Yeah, I will. I'll get one off you. Good work, Andy.
Well, that was unexpected, to say the least. Well, didn't expect that to happen. Oh Christ, this is a bit of a. This is an awful pin.
Did you pick difficult pins?
No, it was easy pins.
Really? I hate to see his difficult ones.
I'm not displeased with that.
That'll be fun.
It's an interesting line.
I do need to ask you a question, Dave. It's in relation to an Australian movie.
Yep.
And it's not Bullamakanka, but it's along the same lines. The one where they end up strapping the Sheila to the front of the ute. Do you remember that?
I do know the movie you're referring to, and Quentin Tarantino quoted that scene as saying it was one of the most impactful scenes he'd ever seen in a movie.
Yep.
He absolutely loved that scene.
Yeah, I need to find the movie. I need to get that scene and take a copy of it.
All right, leave it with me. I'll do my full movie Billy Pinnell thing and find it for you.
Fantastic.
And send you a link on Mega.
Oh. We
Excellent.
hold out again.
Is that for Kate's birthday party or something?
Yeah, it is. How'd you know? No, one of the guys at work is posting up on the Teams meetings. He puts as his background random scenes from movies, and everyone has to guess.
Right.
And I put up Bad Boy Bubby, the scene where the guy's cradling the cat.
Yep.
And no one knew what that was.
Well, you got Gummo to give him yet.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of Gummo. That's a nice part. Oh.
And now look, I've got trouble.
Yeah, so there's that. There was I'm going to do a scene from the Cube.
Yep.
As well.
Yeah, that was a classic.
There was that movie that we saw that had like the 7 different scenes running all at the same time. I'm probably going to do that one as well. I can't remember what that was called though.
I have a copy of it. It took me years to find it.
So you remember the name?
Not now.
I
I
reckon I need more.
It's one of 1,500 movies on the hard drive. I might be able to find it.
21, down 6, maybe more.
And there's always Black Moon, Dave.
Yes. Come on, keep going, keep going. Oh, fuck! It was read to perfection.
That's cruel. Good putt, though.
Well done, Dave.
It's a risky way to get up and down. No more excitement.
Ooh, that one wasn't breaking at all. Did you aim
Yeah.
inside edge or?
Just pleased to be walking off there with score intact. Right, where the hell am I going here? We'll do, I think. Yes.
I also had a question for you, Dave.
Yeah, man.
Have you or have you not started
No.
doing anything with it? Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to suggest there's actually no need. I just quickly Googled random number generators, and there's billions of them out there, and they all work perfectly. And how random does it have to be for what I'm actually doing?
Well, because you need to keep track of the ones that you've been on already and lots of stuff. The program was going to do that for you, so it wouldn't.
No, well, I already got an answer for that, Dave. It takes 1 second, literally, to deal with each station after it's been done.
No, your choice.
But, I mean, if you want to do it, fine, but I'm just saying I can easily handle it.
Yeah, no, I won't worry. It doesn't bother me.
Yep, all right.
If you do it yourself. Anyway, your list was incomplete.
What?
Yeah, you didn't have comments for all the stations.
Well, I'll have comments for all the stations after I've been to them.
Oh, I thought the comments were supposed to be there beforehand. Like, you know, if Sydenham comes up, you go, uh-oh.
Well, I don't actually really know with a lot of them. But I'll know afterwards. This could be something that's like a warning system for Melburnians. Could go up on the net permanently. Until I get sued for slandering or something.
Yes.
Dave, look, I'm desperately trying to work out what the hell you're talking about. What are you trying to do or set up in a nutshell?
Okay, so there's 200.
Oh, there's the train
the railway
station.
station thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. So when you were talking about stations, I'm thinking TV stations, radio stations. What?
Yeah, and the thing I suggested to Dave offline, I said, well, could you just take the golf courses out of Destiny and chuck in the stations, and then that would be great. And he goes, yeah, I can do that. But since then, I've discovered there's random generator programs all over the internet, and they're all quick and simple, and they all work.
Wow, this is a good shot.
It's a beauty.
Which will give you the functionality that you seek.
Yeah, just the very top one works perfectly, and as a result, instantly. And it lets you put in a range, so you can say 1 to 246. And then as I do each station, it gets removed from the main clump and goes below to the visited section. And so the next time they all get renumbered.
Sure.
So now there's 1 to 243, and then there'll be 1 to 242.
Right.
So, it's no effort at all for the online thing, and it's no effort for me. It's easy. And I've done my first selection, and I'm going to a suburb called Coburg. It's a suburb where Pentridge Prison was, where hundreds of prisoners were executed. And they turned the prison into apartments. I don't think I would have bought one myself. But
so when you get to these places, what are you going to do? Are you going to create some kind of video log or
I've told him he should. It should be a video log of his travels there and his meal that he picks.
Good shot.
Another great shot.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, I'm certainly going to take a photograph of the place that I eat and the meal that I get. But whether I do a video, I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of talking to cameras and chucking that online. But certainly some written commentary, any sort of little mini adventures that I have, stuff like that.
Well, whatever you do, I would certainly like to see them as they're being posted. It'll be a nice bit of news from Australia. Even though
Consider yourself on the
subscribed.
Fuck.
Subscribe.
That was a terrible mural.
I may well ask Dave if he wants the same thing.
Mm.
No, I wanted the video. Then I could watch it on YouTube.
Okay, well. Mm. Oh, it's in. It's another one.
Lovely.
Ooh.
I'm having to hit really, really good shots to assure birdies. Don't know how long.
How much longer we can keep this sort of stuff up.
I know. I had 2 birdies because I had 2 babies. That's it.
Well, here's another reasonable looking line.
That's a gorgeous looking shot. If it gets the bounce, and it has. Wow.
Oh, bloody hell.
Wow, what is going on?
Fantastic.
Jesus Christ. All right.
That looks pretty good and all.
Pale shadow of yours, Andy.
Ordinarily, you'd be saying great shot, and it is a great shot. There's nothing to beat there, Dave.
I'm not even trying anymore. I'm already out of the game, so.
And the irony was on the first hole, Dave was the one making the big statement.
Hmm.
Shot looks good.
It could be very good.
Beauty,
3 putt from there.
Pretty sure. It's right to left.
Mm.
Right.
It's a lovely putt. Oh,
Great.
Well, after that little incident on the first hole, Dave, you've gone berserk.
I don't think I've had a par yet. Oh yeah, I did have one in the middle. Yeah. Hmm.
I'm not sure whether this do with this staying on the fairway.
We hit this fairway.
270.
I don't think so. If you are that far away, it's not looking good for me and Dave.
And one thing I was particularly careful to look at was the frame rates when I just loaded it up earlier on. And it's surprisingly rock solid for something which has 3D grass. I'm not getting any stutters at all.
Yeah. Fine.
No, I'm getting stutters when I hit.
Are you, Dave? Bloody hell. No, I'm seeing a rock solid 60 frames a second.
Don't you fucking dare.
It didn't. It listened. It's a listening ball.
Yeah, now he's got to do a super hook though.
And it is. It's right out your textbook. You're pretty well getting it as close.
Well, Dave has said more than once he hates super hooks, but I'm starting to think maybe that's not true.
I don't use them when I'm going for the green. I just use them to avoid obstacles.
Rough. Oh, bastard. Any chance it had disappeared.
Right, I'm now going to use a hooker.
Avoid the nasty branches of that tree. It's a tight shot.
Oh, hit it dead straight. Pity. Never mind. Hmm. 89 feet. Stop there, stop there, stop there. Yes, I think if I had one thing to say about this course, is that horrible pink tree. It's awful.
You got to wonder why they put things like that in.
It's good, but it's...
Things people will do it occasionally. They do an autumn course. And everyone go, oh, look at the leaves, but they almost always look terrible, really. Right. This one's going to have to be
Oh, God, look at that tree on the right-hand side of the green.
It's be cherry blossom season.
Yeah. Is it? Is it? Oh, Dave. I should be out of sight here. I've got you breathing down my neck.
It didn't seem likely after the first hole.
No. No, the mojo's not there today.
Fucking hell. No, not at all.
That was thinking about wandering away.
Oh, Dave.
Jesus Christ.
Have you got any beer in the fridge, Dave?
No.
Wine. Fish wine.
I need something stronger, I think.
There's red wine, but he won't drink it.
Ooh.
That's fucked. I mean, fucking busted to both of yous after 8 holes. Come on.
But you've got time to fight back.
Don't.
Let's
Not
have
tonight.
a look. Oh, there's a river running down there. Don't want to be anywhere near that. No, sir. This is one of those shots. Don't you dare run off the fairway. It's run off the fairway.
Interesting.
Yes, if the wind was right behind, it would be a tempting shot to take on.
Yeah, that lower right hand fairway comes into play, but not today. Uh-oh.
No, I think you're okay. How are you?
Missed the fairway, but not a bad angle in.
Oh. No, that's back to middle of the fairway job. Okay. I don't know. Oh, God, this is an appalling loss. Come on, baby.
Actually,
Come on.
not too bad. You could even putt that if you wanted to.
Good.
Well, I've come to the conclusion that when you play out of rough, you lose distance and you lose the ability to fade and draw. But I also think it makes it easier to hit a straighter shot. Is that my imagination? You don't need to worry so much about the ratio.
For sure. I know that my superhooks don't superhook as much if they come out of the rough. So there is an element of they do go a bit straighter. They're less impacted by all the variables.
I suppose that was a pretty decent shot, Dave.
Chance of 2 putting it, maybe.
Pretty good as well.
And I'm going to give someone a read. You, Dave.
Got to think this has got to go right to left here. Oh, it's a bit hard. Way too hard.
And that gave me a good read. So thanks, Andy.
And I'm going to give Dave a good read. That was a
I'll have
stupid
no
shot.
excuse, will I?
No, I'm virtually sitting on top of your ball.
Mm.
Okay, right. I don't think it moved nearly as much as you thought it did. No. I sometimes think, when you've got to lay up with a fair. Oh no, with
Yeah,
a
pretty
fairway
weak.
wood, you're almost better off just hitting the driver and just getting it within pitching wedge distance.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, looks good on you. Okay.
Got any excitement planned for your 4-day weekend, Dave?
Yep.
Well, I know one exciting thing that Dave will be looking forward to is taking on your rec round.
Indeed. Indeed. Oh, my fucking lord.
Dave,
Oh, no. Couldn't go in a worse spot. I'm going to be seeking the comfort of the bottle later on tonight.
Is it a particular bottle or is it any old bottle?
Bottle of pills or something like that. This is fucked.
It's been a while since I've heard you as discombobulated as you presently are, Dave.
Yes. Nothing's working.
This wasn't the person that I saw in the rec round that played yesterday.
No. Anyway.
Meanwhile,
The enormous backspin, there it is.
I think it's time to get a bounce back. 86, 89. Come on. Ooh.
Another magnificent shot, Andy.
Pity it didn't stop for
Lucky.
closer.
That is hard.
I thought that was going to be an oh baby. one thing I did at the Manila Southwolds round 3. I ignored the trees. I totally ignored them.
So, are they all invisible, Andy? You didn't have any problems doing that?
No. I mean, there was one point I shoved it into, some fairly thick trees, and I thought, well, as long as I don't hit the trunk, but even that might have been passed through. Went through the branches and didn't affect it at all. Dave, you
just blown a stroke, Andy. I threw it away.
Well, the only saving grace is I'm going to give you the line. I'm going to give you exactly the line.
That is a saving grace. You still might manage to steal a draw. Lucky.
Well,
that was so interesting. It hardly broke at all. Just going to go right edge.
Too hard, no.
Oh!
Yes, it is. It's the second one.
And now I don't know how much break it's going to have right to left.
Because it catapulted out the hole.
No, I didn't get any of the correct roll aspect. Oh no, this could be disaster. Oh.
All right.
Drop one. Take it. 2 over the tops. Come on. It's the schoolboy error. Shouldn't happen.
Well, that's twice you've done it today, Dave.
I think I need to start taking a Valium before the course.
This is what's going on here? Oh no, I've got the downslope.
Nice.
328.
Wow.
That's good as well. Not to be outbruted, that could be even better. $325. Still good. Good, is it? Oh, it's going to go falling off a bit. No, it's still good. Here's some for our mystery viewers.
Sounds like someone's making bread.
Oh, the man's got it in one. Sounds like somebody's making bread. Yes, the bakery is going to go in full production shortly.
Wow. I was going to guess that Putin had expanded his military operation.
Oh, God.
That's going to backfire on him.
Well,
If there's
I-
anything that's going to turn his population against the war, it's going to be forced conscription.
it's very problematic. I mean, thing is, he won't want to lose face. He's such a narcissist. He'll do anything. I mean, I don't know where it could
Like
go.
his troops are already under equipped, you know, and all that sort of stuff. How are they going to put another 300,000 into the mix? Are they going to arm them with bloody sticks and stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head because if the present Russian army who were in Ukraine are making such a bad job of it, how on earth does he expect conscripts to do any better than?
And they were the professional troops.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole of Europe's opinion of Russia has changed completely.
Well, not necessarily of Russia, but of Putin.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Russians
live
can't
in a
do
world
much.
where one person can have so much power. Mm.
Well, of course, the other thing that's this is another phase going on with Russia. You know, sort of we'll turn it around by forced conscription, and we're going to have another push on disinformation. So
Sure.
the stuff about NATO troops are already in Ukraine, and it's pretty clear that there are individual nationals who are in Ukraine. There may even be the odd spook in Ukraine, but in terms of any kind of company or battalion troop dispersions in Ukraine, it's just not happening.
It's interesting. A couple of high-profile singers, Russian singers, have come out on their social media and said, "No, I don't like this war." And that was something they would never have done 5 months ago. Because that gets you put in jail.
Yeah. Okay, right. Let's see whether I can. Oh, got it.
Wow, great putt.
Well, I've got my putting boots on tonight, boys. And Dave hasn't.
Yeah, the biggest concern with this Russian thing at the moment is these fake referendums are going to conduct, and then he's going to get them to say, right, these territories are now Russian. If you continue your attacks, then you're attacking Russian territory.
Yeah, well,
He will do it.
Yeah, but what will he do? What will he do in response?
Well, there's the $64,000 question, isn't it?
That's the only concern at the moment.
It's a pretty big concern.
Yeah.
It's an end of the world question.
Potentially.
Well, the end of the world as we know it, ultimately. It really wants us to try and cut the corner, but I think the line-up suggestion is a good one.
Well, I just can't see any amount of hook getting it, and the position of the pin is such that it's.
Well, I've got a really interesting shot in mind here.
You've got a cunning plan, haven't you?
Oh, this is so cunning, it's ridiculous.
Well, I tell you, Putin and his, the idiots that he's got surrounding him and pumping out stuff, they do not like at all the noises coming from Liz Truss.
Well, it's the same problem Trump had. It's a false feedback loop because he surrounds himself with people that say yes.
Yeah.
And so he actually doesn't know what's going on.
This is a dumb distance. Whatever. So far gone anyway. I'll put myself out the back. Let's see what I can do.
Well, that's not bad. Acceptable.
Yeah,
More than
it's been a
acceptable.
long time since I've hit a decent shot.
Oh.
Nice one as well.
Not sure who's going to. Pretty close with both 18 feet, both 6 inches down.
It'll be me, Andy. I can tell by looking at the balls on the top view.
Andy, do you think these downhill lies affect your spin rate?
I think they do, yeah. Or it's not so much the spin, it's the trajectory of the ball hitting the ground, which is then affecting how the game works out the spin calculation.
Yeah. The only way I could get this close, I landed in the last 6 inches of rough. It'll bounce up and die. That's the only way.
I've tried.
Just like that.
Oh, a shot of a genius. Wow.
Freaky. Absolutely freaky.
Yeah. We're playing, Dave, with the man who's got the. It's going to miss, of course it is. With the imagination of Leonardo da Vinci.
Wasn't he regarded as insane?
That's what I mean.
It all fits well, doesn't it?
Oh, it's as big as a bucket
You are
today.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fantastic. No.
And you, Dave, again gave me a very nice read.
Glad I could help.
Oh,
That's off the
gone.
green.
I'm gone. Oh, that cut was everything.
Dave.
Oh, Andy, I think that's. I could have death blowed myself right then. All that good work.
Oh, God.
Come on.
Gone from hero to villain in 2 shots.
It'll go in.
Oh. Well, that was the most adventurous par you're ever going to have, Dave. Had everything.
We're really writing a ripping yarn here tonight, Andy. It's great stuff.
Good shot. Although, must be putting downhill. Well, I take it you two hit the 9-iron.
Oh, I don't know what I hit.
146.
Yep. You went to 134, Andy?
I did. Yours wandered off to the left, so I've got to assume. Sorry, to the right, so I've got to assume that mine wandered off as well. Ooh, it did.
And there's the hard break just after the hole. And that's break I'm going to have to contend with. But I still don't feel it's as hard as it looks. It's-
Not enough. Not enough. Good putt, then.
I'm sick of having terrible putts coming back.
Tell you what hasn't happened for a long time in PG is, you know, occasionally I don't know whether you experience this, but you lose your player's clothing and you've got to re-clothe him, as it were. Otherwise, you just get a default setting.
It's never happened.
Hang on.
It's strange you say that.
No, he's
That's
not
never-
naked.
That's never happened to me ever.
What, he just goes to a default set of clothes, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes,
Default
it's
clothing.
Never happened.
Excuse me. No, it does not mean he appears naked on the screen. This is not a peep show.
Dandy workers.
Yeah.
That looks kind of perfect.
Ooh. I would say that's pretty adjacent to the middle of the fairway. I should take Carol to that course at in Links. Remember the one where there was the
girl
behind
riding the bike. No.
Oh, there was I'm not sure what the name of the course was, but there was a hut. You know, it's a dog leg sort of hole, and if you would never normally go to the hut, but I recall blazing one out way right. And I couldn't believe it when I came across this man, a naked man with a huge penis.
Oh, I remember,
Do you remember that?
vaguely. I can't remember the name of that course either. It's a sort of Easter egg you're not expecting.
I think this is pretty good again. That might be too big. Oh,
Nothing wrong with that.
it's going to be
A little slip.
nice little putt. Oh, it's a beauty. But I suspect you're going to have a testy little putt ahead of you, Dave.
Yes, I will.
Can Dave? Oh,
Fine, Dave.
Not going to help.
It's not going to help you win the game, no.
No, it's not going to help at all.
and 3.
Really good hit.
Good effort.
It was. No. That was a nasty little putt.
Well, your putting has been massive tonight, Andy. It's definitely been the thing that's kept you ahead of the pack. Whereas my putting,
Well, to be fair, Dave, you've had 2 putts which have just been belted too hard. Otherwise, you'd be snapping at my ankles. Well, you are anyway.
well, that's what makes it annoying, though. They're putts I shouldn't have missed. They were both less than 2 feet. Oh no, the second one was long, but it It was 12 inches uphill. Perfect. I can hear the turbos kicked in on the bread maker.
Yes. It's the day where we, well, when I say we, I mean Carol does batch baking. So there's probably 2, maybe 3 loaves gone
The house is going to smell great.
in.
And is it nice white bread or something else?
Usually make 1 white, maybe one mixture and 1 wholemeal. Tastes so much better than shop bought bread. Is awful. I mean, unless you pay through the roof for artisan quality bread, the mass produced stuff is dreadful. It really is.
And how much does it cost to make a loaf of bread in a machine like that?
Ooh. Well, I'm going to ignore the cost of the electricity because I'm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you use half a bag for? Do you use half a bag for each loaf? Half a bag of flour. So is that a full bag? Right. So I reckon the actual cost of the ingredients, flour for each loaf may be about 50p now. It used to be half that, but it's 50p now. Yeast another maybe 10 or 15p, 65p, plus the cost of heating the oven maybe for another 30 or 40p, but split between three loaves being shoved in at once.
No, it's cheaper.
So maybe
and better.
yeah, just takes a bit of time.
Well, I've got time. I'm retired. I think I'm going to get a bread maker. I remember when I was a kid smelling that smell, and I loved that smell.
Have you got a freezer, Dave?
I do.
Well, initially when you try it, just sort of try making one. And we have I don't know whether you have the same model, but it's a proper, what's that called? It's a proper mixer, standalone mixer. So it's not industrial quality, but it's good. We've had it for about 9 years. Yeah, 9 years, and it's still going strong.
And I guess you can just get recipes off the internet for bread. No big deal.
Yeah. I think Carol she's having done it for so long, she's got, she sticks with a certain recipe that she knows works and works well in our oven.
Well, you've got a new oven, and it obviously still works the way it worked in the old oven.
Yes. We've got a very handy thing.
Nice shot there.
Which it's got a proving function, so you can just set the turn on the oven to a special setting and only heat it up to 30 degrees, which is where you want the sort of temperature you want the bread to start to prove at.
In summer, I won't need to do anything. I'll just
no. I mean, most of the summer we've been just put it on a shelf in the conservatory, and it's come up without any need for any additional heating. That's a good pace.
Great play.
Okay. Well, I think this is going to move two ways. No, it's definitely, no, maybe not two ways. Evans 3. Oh, dear me.
Wow.
I thought it was in. Well, it's taken you out of Supermassive, Dave. It's
Fuck.
not.
A long time
It's
between
not.
drinks.
And you have the honour.
I'm back. I'm back.
Well done.
9 strokes in 4 holes, Dave. Goal?
Sure. No, come on. Not. It's going to work out.
Yeah, the wind was perfect for you. Look at that. Now it's a no baby. Except at that distance in.
Just stop up there. That'll do. I don't mind being there. I think I've got a good line in.
We have had a lot of front tees.
It's probably right down the middle. Or no, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. You took the 3 wood.
Yeah, lovely.
Felt like Uncle Dave was the appropriate shot. See if I get the back.
This is good.
A bit of backspin.
A bit. You've got it in spades. Oh, what a good shot. Been some quality stuff tonight. Oh,
dear. Did you enjoy the immediate support you got there, Andy? Laughter.
Don't worry about me.
You're gonna go full Jedi and just hit the shot without seeing it. Just use natural timing and stuff.
That worked great.
And look at what he's done. Fantastic.
But I thought for a minute that would have left you spluttering if that had gone in, because it was looking very very good for a minute.
I can't believe I'm not going to pick up a stroke.
Well, you might do, yeah. I mean, I'm 8 feet away.
Yeah, that's a tap in for you tonight, Andy. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. It's great, I've got to say. And it was.
That's a great bird, Andy. Oh, I've got the stupid view.
I don't think it matters from that distance. Unless you hit it too hard.
I thought he was going to dolly it on the edge.
For a
Bob
second,
it
I
over
thought
the
I hit
top.
it too soft. That would have been upset.
220. 210. 210. 210. Definitely not that. It was just
7 under's a great score.
I mean, I have. I mean, that previous hole, I do remember that playing that before somewhere at some time, but it's certainly not a course I've sort of necessarily had fond memories of. Oh, that nearly. That had just come down another foot. That would have been very close. If that's the right club, that's the best of the lot.
Died.
Oh.
You hit that rough by 1 inch, Dave. Otherwise, it was right on the pin. Very harsh.
Okay. $22-1. Go on. Ooh, wasn't a bad line.
Oh, it might have gone if you'd hit it. Oh, this is so nasty. That'll be a flop. Can't see any other shot. I hit it very hard.
Good shot.
Very good.
Yep.
Oh, we've got another par 5. No, no. Okay, Dave. Here's the chance. Get it on the fairway, and you can definitely get it on the green.
Absolutely got it in this fairway. Of action as we speak. Line, done plan.
Well, that's a better line than the one I took.
No, it's a beauty.
So very nice.
Two, 4, 8 out. And this is what the hell am I going to do here? I don't really like this, but I'm going to have to. Go on, get up. No.
Got in the air, really.
Well, Dave, when you step up to your ball in a moment's time, you know what you need to do.
This is the moment.
This is the moment to step up to the plate. Ooh. Oh.
I failed, Super. I
Oh,
wanted.
you've made my shot a lot easier now.
That's annoying.
Safe shot. I've opened the door a little bit for you.
You have. If I can knock this stone dead, you've got a tough putt to draw me. Doesn't look that easy though. That much. Work.
Shot.
It's a good shot, but there's a
Still got work.
little bit of break on that.
It's hard to cut it any cuter than that though.
Yes, I saw the back of your eyeball there.
Yep, very disturbing. It's those eyeballs. It's a highlight of the game, but
Thinking that Dave's soul.
yes.
23-7. Well, at least I didn't do anything stupid. No.
And that was my lag. Come on.
Oh, Dave. Oh dear, oh dear. Yep.
Oh, just.
And it's all because the super hook failed.
Yeah, to be honest, I couldn't really.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
No.
He's finishing off the way he started.
Well, I tell you what, Dave's galloping towards being busted here at this rate.
Shit. Not happy, Jan. No.
Oh.
I thought
Thought that was missed.
second. Jesus Christ. I mean, I thought I was going to have a legitimate putt to get one closer, and I've just dropped a bunch. That's upsetting.
It is. It's not your finest work. I'll be brutally honest with you, Dave.
There's been a lot of not so fine work tonight, Andy. Been counted about 5 strokes I just shouldn't have dropped.
Yeah. That's a nice. Well, I think my putting stats are going to be pretty good tonight.
Oh, they're going to be great.
On that. Good.
It's fine. Maybe even the best angle in.
Oh, he's missed it. There was a collective sigh went all around the gallery.
Well, ironically, it feels like this combination of club out of the deep rough is perfect. So, far off.
No, that's a pretty good effort. Okay, right. 5.
Oh, you've been solid all night, Andy.
So I had a very early hiccup, and after that, it's been as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Especially without BLI.
Putting's been amazing.
Oh, I'm going to give you the line.
Oh, even
not
better.
That not that you need any help.
Thank you, Dave. We'll try to.
Yeah.
Oh, close, but not close enough. Oh, Christ. I thought he bloody belted it. Wow.
A big win, Andy. A big win.
It was a big win.
Very solid win.
It was a Jungfrau pass kind of moment for me.
That was good stuff. And your putting was just so great all night.
Oh, Christ.
Let's have a look at these stats.
Front nine was a killer.
Oh. Yeah, it was all down to the putting stats, wasn't it?